Hey guys, I hope you're all well. It's been a little while since I've put a video up of some of the new products that we've received, and since the last time I've done it, we've had an absolute stack of new lures come into the store. So today I want to just give you a look at some of the new light tackle lures that we've received. We've had an absolute bunch of new lures come in recently, some real nice ones as well. So if you're into your light tackle fishing, stick around. I'll show you some of the new lures and some of the new different colors and different ranges that are now available in store and online. So let's get stuck into it. Now, I've been wanting to make this lure for a little while, and it's finally happened. It's finally in store, and I've teamed up with Daiwa to create this custom color in the Daiwa double clutch range. This is only available at TackleWest, and this was a little bit of a kind of a collaboration between Daiwa and TackleWest to create this color. I teamed up with Taka, told him what I wanted, and this is kind of what they've come up with. So this is the TackleWest Double Clutch Bloody Golden. Now this lure is only available at TackleWest, and it is kind of a limited batch. We only got about a couple of hundred of each, so they've been really popular. And what I wanted to do was I just wanted to combine the best two selling colors. And in Western Australia, the laser red and laser gold are the two most popular selling double clutch colors, and it's for good reason, because it just bloody works. So with this bloody golden color, we've got the nice gold flash with the deep laser red. We've got the black back on the lure, and we've got the orange belly. I've always found, out of all the light tackle brim fishing that I've done, any lure with an orange belly seems to work really well. And we just kind of combined all three colors to go together in this awesome collaboration. Oh, let me get that phone. Anyway guys, that is our collaboration with Daiwa. I'm hoping to bring this color into a couple more different sizes of double clutch, and maybe even potentially I'll bring it into a couple of different models. But that's the TackleWest Daiwa double clutch bloody golden. Check them out on our website, and like I said, they are only limited. We haven't got a lot left, but if you'd like to get one, get onto the website or get in store, and I'd really love to see any fish that you catch on this lure. So if you purchased one and you've caught a couple of fish, make sure you DM it to us on TackleWest Instagram, or send us a message on Facebook and show us what you've caught. Next up, we're going to take a look at another new Daiwa lure, and this is called the Daiwa Reflex Vibe. These have just come out. I'm going to rip a couple out of the packaging and give you a look at them, but they've been really popular. They've only been out for a couple of weeks, but it's a cool little vibe that's it's getting a bit of traction. Now, I've just picked out the four colors that I really like to show you. There is a bunch of other colors to choose from, but these are the top ones to look at, I reckon. Now, we'll start off with this one, and this is called Oyster. So you can see it's got that muscle oyster look on the side. Really cool finish, and a little bit different to some of the other lures that are going. The thing with this lure as well is it's a silent vibe. So there's no rattle in it, there's nothing, absolutely silent. A lot of the other vibes on the market do have a little bit of a rattle, so this will be great for fishing on timid, shut down fish when you don't want a loud lure. So that's the oyster color. Next up, we have matte prawn. Now this is kind of like a bit translucent, but it's got a really cool matte finish to it. Really cool looking color. Don't mind that. It's got a slight orange tinge to the back of it there. We have clear brown Suji. This is a very popular Daiwa color in a lot of the other Daiwa lures. Really good clear water lure. Not a bad one either. And then I'll just show you the pippy. Okay, so this is like a sand mussel, really, like a pippy. Pretty cool little color. These vibes are only 38 millimeters long, so they're not big. Kind of reminds me of like a slightly beefier baby vibe. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But yeah, pretty cool little lure anyway. So check all of those out. I'll put a couple of the other colors up there so you can see what they look like. But that's the Daiwa Reflex 38. Now, if you like metal blades, Daiwa has released a metal blade as well. So these are called the Infeet Metal Vibe, and they're available in 3 different sizes and weights, all suitable for brim fishing, flathead fishing, even whiting. They'll all love these. They're a very cost-effective vibe, okay? These are all $12.99. They come fitted with really good quality hooks. There's a super big range of colors to choose from, and just a really good lure for fishing the flats. I'll rip one of them out so you can have a quick look at it. This lure is actually really good value for money at $12.99. They do come pre-rigged with a good quality BKK snap swivel, snap on the top. It's not a swivel, it's just a snap. But they do have BKK spear trebles. These are one of the best brim fishing trebles that I've found. They last, they stay sharp, and they're really strong. But that is the 7-gram model of the Vibe. It is got a really good finish on it. They've got a really, really cool range of colors. It's about 10 different colors in this range. But ideal for brim, ideal for fishing on the flats or fishing deep water. Very easy to use. They've got 3 different toe points there, so you can change that clip into whatever toe point depending on what action you want from the lure. A number of them have the orange belly, so it really does stand out. Casts super well, and just a really good, effective lure to use. Check them out. Whole heap of different ones to try. Next up, we're going to look at a lure that's been out for a little while, but it's a really cool little lure, and I don't think I've shown you this before, and this is called a Pro Lure Hybrid Shrimp. Now, it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a kind of like a stick bait. It's a little prawn imitation that has these little stretchy legs. So these legs are actually replaceable. So if they you catch a couple of fish, or if a blowy bites them off, you can actually replace the legs. But it's a pretty cool little lure. So I don't know if you'd call it a stick bait entirely. It's kind of, I don't know, what do you call it, Dimo? It's a hybrid. That's what it is. So comes pre-rigged with decoy trebles, super sharp little decoy trebles. It's 5.1 grams. So it's kind of like a slow sinker, and you can just twitch it over the flats or twitch it next to snags. They come in some really cool colors. You've got like a river prawn type color here. There's another kind of dark prawn color. We've got some real nice pinks. That's quite good. Nice white color. And then here's another 2. What's this one here? It's kind of like a clear shrimp pattern, and that's kind of like a tiger prawn pattern. But this one here is probably my favorite out of the lot. This is the motor oil color, and yeah, just a really cool, different little lure. You can actually take the legs out as well and use it as a top water lure for whiting, I've been told. Works quite well. It's got those little prawn eyes on it, and I'll just show you the removable legs. So you buy the legs in packets like this, and it's quite easy to just thumb a new set of legs in. So to change these legs on this lure, there's actually a little pin inside there, and you need a little set of pliers or a little screwdriver or something just to pull the pin to the side. And then what it does is it actually locks in, and pretty much you can't pull these out. So they're a nice stretchy material, but that's locked in there, so they are secure. Get your little tool, pull it to the side. They slide on and slide off. Very cool little lure. We've been getting a reasonable amount of good reports on this, and it's just something new that's totally different. It's a hybrid, right? And it's something new to try. Now, the next lure I'm about to show you is an awesome little lure. We've just had a bit of a restock on these, and this is going to be really good for the mulloway guys that are fishing in the river. And, you know, this lure will work even up north for a range of different species. But this is a little jack, they call it a Charikom, and it's a little brim imitation. So there's a 50 mil and a 65 mil. I mean, maybe a really big brim might eat that, but I'm thinking more for mulloway. And they're kind of like they're like a stick baity vibe lure. So you would fish this like a vibe, cast it out long distance, let it sink, hop it back. It comes with a treble on the rear and a treble on the front, and then it's got this like semi-hard fins. So these are, they're quite tough, but they still have some bit of flexibility to them, and it's got these really cool little fins. So you can see on the side there, those fins actually do, they do move and swim through the water. But they're a really cool little lure. It looks exactly like a brim, and this is the type of lure that I'm just gonna put one of these in my tackle box just to have it, because it looks so realistic. But a couple of really awesome colors there. There's 6 different colors to choose from in the 2 different weights. The 65 is probably going to be the better size for mulloway, and these things weigh, oh, let me check. These things weigh 24 grams. So if you're fishing this around pylons where there's a bit of current, that wouldn't be bad. They also do a 75mm version, so slightly bigger again. But we haven't got those currently in stock. But check that one out. That's the Little Jack Charikom. All right, guys, lastly, we're going to talk about Duo. Now, Duo have brought out a bunch of new lures that are really suitable for Australian conditions, light tackle fishing, and there's quite a number of different lures that they've brought out. We're going to pick a couple of ones that I think are really applicable to our local fishing, so all of our river fishing, and we'll start off with the Spearhead Ryuki series. Now, they started a 50mm little minnow. This is a shallow diving version. It's also available in a deep diving version. If you're fishing super shallow waters, then this is one that you'll want to look at. Like I said, 50mm long. They come fitted with BKK spear hooks. So again, that really good quality hook. But the biggest thing with Duo is the quality of the finish. So out of all of the Duo lures, you'll see just how well the finish is. So this is that shallow diving one. This one, I believe, is Wakasagi color. This is the one, though, that I think will be the most popular for all the brim guys, and that is the MD version. So this will dive to about a meter to 1.2. It's pretty much going to be ideal for all your flats fishing, fishing from shore. You know, you want to get down a reasonable depth, and that there is the lure to pick. This color is, I'm just going to tell you what this color is, because this is my favorite one. This is Ghost Minnow. So if you're looking on our website, that's the one you definitely want to try out. But Duo lures, the finish is really good. The lures actually last. They don't break down and wear out like some of the other brim lures that are on the market. These things, they last. The finish stays really well, or the color stays on them really well, and just a really good fish catching lure. So that's the 250mm sizes. Now, they are also available in a 70 and an 80mm size in shallow and deep diving. So that's the 70 on top, that's the 80. They are a little bit narrower in the body design than the slightly smaller ones. So this is more of a jerkbait style lure. This is really good for big brim, but I'd be using these lures for giant herring, tailor, you know, anything that's going to smash a long, skinny jerk bait. Shallow, obviously, dives down to about 0.5 to 0.7, around that kind of depth, depending on how you're working it. And then the deeper diving one will dive down to about 1.2 to 1.5. But a really cool range of lures, and the color choice is huge. These actually have a really big range of colors, and you can see just how cool the finish is. That's that perchy kind of color. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that lure. Now, the last one I'm going to show you is called a Realis Rozante. Now, this is a fatter bodied minnow. It is the one we're looking at is 77mm long, and definitely a much fatter lure than the other ones that I showed you. But this one, instead of having a real nice tight sharp action, this one has a very wide wobble, so you would retrieve this one a lot slower. Again, really awesome range of colors, comes fitted with the BKK spear hooks, and if you want a lure that's not as aggressive as these, then check that one out, because it's definitely a good lure to try. They do make it in a slightly smaller size. I think it is 60 or 62mm long, but that's the Rozante. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. You can check all of this gear out at tacklewest.com.au. I'm going to link everything in the description. While you're at the TackleWest website, grab yourself TackleWest merch. This is one of our latest tees, and you can get that all on our website. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll try to bring a couple more to you soon. Cheers.